hi there everyone. Yesterday we talked about what we are building, and today in this video we are actually designing it. Not the theory part, but the real structure, like how front end, back end, and the database connects. So while building the project, don't just directly jump into the coding. That's a big mistake. If you don't understand the system, or if your design is weak, your system will break when you scale your application. So before touching the infrastructure or Kubernetes, we will design the application properly. Now let's go on to the system and design it. So before touching the infrastructure or Kubernetes, we will design the application properly, and we will use some tools like eraser.io. So yeah, let's go on to the system.
Okay, so now here is my screen, as you can see. So let's design the application and break the full application into three parts. So we have an application called QuickBite, which is an AI application. So we will divide this application into three parts: the front end, the back end, and the third one is database. So for the front end, initially we only use plain HTML CSS, but in future scenarios we'll migrate the application to React, so in HTML. So for the backend, as of now we will use Node.js 22 version or 24 version, whatever it is, but in future we'll also use some other coding like Golang, Python. Okay, so now come back to the database part. In the database we will use Postgres because it's fast and it's reliable for this kind of application. So the application is divided into three parts. The when a user comes, the front end will serve. Then if a user makes any request on the front end, it will go to the backend, and backend will process that the execution. If it have to store in the database, it will store in the database. If this have to call some another APIs, then it will call some other APIs. So this is the high level architecture for the monolithic type of application, but in future we will also use some other type of microservices architecture, in which there will be multiple backends for each type of application, like authentication service, token service, and all of them. Now let's move to the front end part. So front end will be the UI where what users see. We are going to build this in HTML CSS. As I told you, the front end we will build using an AI tool. You can use anything like Copilot, ChatGPT, or Anti-Gravity. So using the AI we will build it because we don't have the knowledge of coding. And the backend logic will handle the chat connections and authentications. That backend will also be, we will generate using an Anti-Gravity or any other AI tools, and the database itself. So now here is the important part. We are not building everything at once. We will start with a small monolithic application, and then evolve it into a multiple microservices later. In this video we are only focusing on the front end part, especially on the landing page. Let's suppose we have a website called https / and our application is QuickBite and quickbite.com. Let's suppose this is our application. So when a users visit this application, the front end will be served. So in the front end there will be a landing page. So The landing page is the website of website content, like what this application do, how this application do, and some trial versions and pricing pages. So yeah, this is the landing page. The login page and the authentication page, sign up page, and the chat page will be in some other pages. So main page will be the landing page. So in so for now there will be no backend, no Kubernetes, just an entry point for our application, which we call a landing page. So the landing page should do some of the tasks like explaining what the KuickBite AI is, show the value quickly on the headings, push the user to take actions like login, try, or sign up, or maybe there we will provide some a user interface where user can chat with our AI models. So we don't need a fancy UI, just a basic landing page, nothing else. We'll make it good in future if needed. How the landing page will look. So when you open a website, there will be a website page will open. Let's make it a squarish. So the website will open something like this. So there will be a heading in the website. When you open a website, there is heading, the website brand, some home, some login, sign up, and there will be big heading what this application do and the description. When you come on the bottom, there will be some explanations of the website, and then we have a pricing page. So this we call a basic landing page. When you open anything on the Google, they will show you a landing page which describes about the application. There will be minimal design and explaining the features and all that. So now let's move to the coding part. You don't need to have a knowledge of coding. We'll use Anti-Gravity, a free AI tool, to build the front-end landing page, and I will provide the prompt on the screen, and he will build the pure HTML and CSS pages in a static. It will build the static HTML pages, and will use that static HTML pages to serve the landing page. So as you can see, I have opened the anti-gravity and it's asking for some default things. So we'll use everything default, nothing fancy. You have to sign up with the Google to use the anti-gravity. So let's sign up with the Google. Just put okay and okay, everything will be default. So here you can see the project. So let me zoom it a little bit. So this is the default homepage of the anti-gravity. You just select the model. We'll use Gemini 3 Flash because we are going to build a simple landing page for our website, for our projects. So let's click on open folder and select any of the folder in your system. So I will go to the desktop and create a folder called so this is the folder name and project name. So let's create and select this page and it will open this. Just click, and trust the authors. So here is the page. You can see here we will chat. So let me paste the prompt. So now let's put the prompt here. I have a big prompt which I have generated using the chat GPT. So here I am putting the prompt. So you can see this is the prompt. I will provide this prompt in the description. So project name this, and just copy this prompt, cut this, and open the and paste. So let's wait for a few second or minutes. It will generate a good looking front landing page, and we'll use that landing page for our website and deploy that application accordingly. Okay, so as you can see, this has been generated by the AI, and this opened the browser automatically to test our website. So this is the look of our website. So the home, the features, the documentation, the login button, the website branding, and the features and the architecture of our application, and for the sign up page and some footers. So this looking great as of now. So let's close this and accept all the changes. So this is generated, the whole HTML and CSS is generated. It's approx 441 lines. So yeah, this is nice. So this is our application. If you need more enhancement for the front end, you can use another prompt which I am providing below this. You have to provide this after generating the front end. So just provide this prompt and it will make it more good looking. Let's do this for now. Okay, so as you can see, this has been regenerated with minimal fonts and clean background. Now this is fine for our deployments. So this is the file which we need to deploy for the front end application. Okay, so this is completed. Now in the next video, we'll set up a backend structure. We will define APIs and start building the actual logic in the backend in Node.js. So you have to install the Node.js, which we will use to run the backend project, and using this front end, we'll talk to the backend locally in our system, and after that is connected, we'll using the Gemini API in the backend to chat with the AI models, and we'll also generate the chat interface like chat GPT chat interface to chat with the Gemini API model using the backend. So this is for the next video. If you are following this series, don't just watch, build along with me. That's the only way this will make sense. So thank you for this video. We'll catch you up in the next video.